Hi, welcome to the Jonathon Bancroft-Snell Gallery and our annual, monthly, weekly, whenever it is that we put it up, newsletter. And here we are talking about Abstracts in the Home 2. Now, as you are well aware, we haven't had an Abstracts in the Home 1. That was held in 1953 when William Ronald, in the downtown department store of Simpson's in Toronto, introduced the Painter's 11 to Torontonians. His Painter's 11 is now one of the most iconic groups of Canadian artists, as iconic as the Group of Seven. And their abstract paintings are gathering increased interest all over Canada. So why here, why now, why this? Walter Dexter, a ceramic artist from Victoria, BC, we have been showing Walter since 2001. Walter is one of the first abstract expressionists working in clay in Canada. Walter's actually one of the first Canadian ceramic artists to graduate with a degree in ceramics from Calgary under the tutelage of Luke Lindo. So here we had two extraordinary artists, William Ronald and Walter Dexter, both abstract expressionists, both imbuing their work with strong, non-representational imagery. It seemed only fitting, then, that we should have abstracts at home, too. But the reality is that first show in 1953 also involved incorporating contemporary furniture, now known as mid-century modern. It seemed to me fitting that I should approach the King's Mills department store, established in 1865 in downtown London, and the oldest family-owned department store in Canada. 5 generations of providing quality furnishings, clothing, and sundries to the London population. And they were immediately on board. Laurie and Tim Kingsmills, when I asked them about participating in this, no hesitation. So consequently, we're really able to imbue this exhibition, Abstracts Abstracts at Home 2, with the same kind of energy as the original in 1953. So when you look around the gallery, you'll notice that we have not only fabulous paintings by William Ronald, actually here a very, very extraordinary painting. This just predates at the time when Ronald was doing the mural, the JFK mural at the museum in Ottawa. And then we've paired up torso vases by Walter Dexter with paintings by William Ronald, with furniture and accessories from the King's Mills department store. So from the paintings to the watercolors to the furniture from King's Mills, the entire showroom has been transformed into, I like to think of it as one big foyer, because everything here would look so fantastic in anyone's home. It's been really, really gratifying. But what was particularly interesting was in dealing with the King's Mills and organizing this show. The original 1953 one was about introducing abstract art. So King's Mills said, well, how about having some abstract art in our store? So Jamie Jardine, an artist that I've been showing since 2000, who is particularly noted for his extraordinary northern landscapes, has recently branched out into this wonderful abstract into creating abstract paintings. And in the iconic island window in King's Mills at 130 Dundas Street, Jamie's abstract paintings are there. And it's fantastic. So not only do we have, are we recreating a iconic exhibition, which it's so rare in Canada to have ceramic art displayed with paintings where you've got two major artists, the likes of William Ronald and Walter Dexter. These are two heavyweights in their field, and here they are exhibited together as equals. To me, that is extraordinarily exciting. And then it's also wonderful to have the Kings Mills department store say, well, come on, let's also give a hand up to somebody else, and Jamie's work showcasing there. And as you know, this is Veterans Week in Canada, and this coming Sunday is the annual Remembrance Day Parade. In 2010, Jamie created a painting of a poppy. The poppy was sold by silent auction here in the gallery. It raised $1,600. The $1,600 was donated in its entirety to the London Poppy Fund. This year, in 2012, Jamie is donating a picture of the Holy Roller, and the Holy Roller is the Sherwin-Williams tank at in Victoria Park. And anyway, that painting is also is going to be sold by silent auction. That silent auction is being launched tomorrow evening at the Kings Mills department store at their annual Christmas shopping event. So it's going to have a huge number of people. And also, the poppy painting, a limited edition of 50 copies have been done, courtesy of Robert Fry, my publisher, who published my book that came out this spring on Walter Dexter, The Torso Masterworks. And those those prints will be available for a minimum donation of $20 each. There are only 50 of them. We were talking about it on television today. Now there are only 45 of them. And all of that money, the proceeds, are going to be donated to the London Poppy Fund, now known as the Duchess of Kent Poppy Fund, as well as the proceeds from the Holy Roller painting. And the value of the painting is $3,250, and the opening bid on that will be $1,000 with a minimum of $100 incremental raises. So exciting times are happening. Abstracts at Home too is really a really important moment in Canadian art history, showcasing Walter Dexter and William Ronald, and it's an exhibition well worth, if you're not from London, coming to London to see. And then following this show, the Jamie's exhibition will be taking place, opening on December 6th, and my videographer will be back, and we will be talking about Jamie's show. We will be talking about his abstract paintings, and we're very excited that the ceramic artist that will be exhibiting with Jamie is Vera Vicente, a wonderful and exciting artist from Montreal, and her sculptural works are absolutely extraordinary. It's a show well worth seeing. And now I'm going to just let you take in the various exhibitions, the furniture, the watercolors. We've also been very fortunate that in this show we have some of Walter's early raku pieces. But I want to show you something here because this is fascinating. Here we've got a raku vase created in 1985 by Walter Dexter, showcased with a lithograph, Chalky Night, of William Ronald, done in 1991. It is hard to believe that these two iconic abstract expressionists never met, and yet you look at these two pieces and they're meant to live together. Actually, the person who purchased them said that they would not have bought one without the other. And these are now going into a private London collection. Anyway, enjoy, come see the show, follow our blog, check out our events, and support the arts. And this week, and it's an incredible opportunity to support our veterans. They made it possible for us to be here.